There is one for real over by Taste of Thai, like 2 doors down from it.
I've seen that joint.
The windows are just like the top
sketchy.
2.5 feet, and they're covered with like Chinese ladies rubbing people's back. It's right across from Rocky Nor, the hardware store slash.
I was over by Thai Cafe in my head.
Taste that. It's
Taste
just
Thai,
barely
yeah.
set up on a little knoll there. It looks very inviting.
Very inviting.
Very inviting, bro.
The closest I've been to it is in the lot next to it. There's another business location like next to it, and there was a Camino for sale, and it had a sticker in the window, and I went up and looked at it, and then was standing there and went, that's a tub joint.
Have you ever been in one of those places?
No.
I don't see how somebody could be like, this is my thing. I have been in one of those places, and it's not dope. Depending on where you're at in life and what's going on, it's none of my business what anybody does. But I'm just glad I was never like,
everybody's
there's rules.
consenting and feels like they got what they wanted out of the deal.
Yeah, then whatever. Who am I to judge? Fucking welcome to Shop Talk, guys. Yo,
Indeed.
I'm here with Connor and Porter. And yo, did the kid tell y'all today is 1 year anniversary of our first drop?
Oh, no shit.
The very first episode of this.
Nice.
This version of it, yeah. So it's exactly 52 weeks, 1 year.
Have you? That's fantastic.
I know, go ahead.
Have you ever heard?
Tickled you? What you got?
Tickled the shit out of me. What's the name? Nick Swartzen. Have you ever heard Nick Swartzen talking about getting a tug job at a place?
No.
His buddy took him somewhere to get a tug job, and like while she's giving him a massage, there's an older Asian lady, and she's like whispering in his ear and stuff. And
Yeah, bro.
it's
called the sound of the Orient.
the whisper. And he said that when it came time for the end of it, that in one motion she flipped him. Like imagine that,
Swartzen.
Nick Swartzen. She just says, "Flip me over," and just before I hit the table, she was going at it, and just his face and everything. Like you can only imagine that really happening to him. Just
the whole time though, she's whispering in Mandarin and telling him what she's gonna do, but he don't understand. One of my favorite Nick Swartzen gigs is when he talks about in bars, like dark bars, like draping his pecker over his wrist and asking people what time it is. Like, can you take a look at my watch?
He talks about you go into a big bathroom with a bunch of urinals and you walk up to the only space next to one guy, like make it super uncomfortable and just go, this is all jizz.
Oh.
It's so fucking gross.
I'll always ban that word.
Can you imagine if somebody did that to you? Especially Nick Swartzen?
Anyway, here we are, a year in, gentlemen.
On that note.
Thinking about getting a CV so I can talk to other, race car beds.
What is that from?
Grandma's Boy. My roommates.
Oh,
roommates
I'm
are your
not
parents.
up on that one. I'm not up on the Grandma's Boy. That's a few of them. I saw one, like a thing on Netflix it was Nick Swartzen, the dude from Eastbound and Down.
Kenny Powers.
Yeah.
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride. And two other dudes, it was like 60 Minutes or Less is what it's called. I'm sure it's a funny, like, bro comedy. It's not that old, but I just never heard of it.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Ash had to talk me into watching Grandma's Boy. And I cried. I laughed so hard. There's a couple of scenes in that where it's just fucking ridiculous and funny.
Spade and Theo Vaughn are putting out a movie called Bus Boys.
What?
David Spade?
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn. Like,
Called Bus Boys.
Called Bus Boys. They wrote it, I heard about it talking on a podcast, but they wrote it together and they financed it themselves. And fucking Bobby Lee, tons of comedians are in it, and it's supposed to be super silly.
Huh.
That should be interesting.
We need some silly shit like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I need that sort of thing in my life occasionally, where it's just there's no.
Well, it keeps you young
no
and
fun to
fucking.
it, just a good laugh.
Any tension that you may be carrying from society, you can just roll that shit out.
Those were ceremonial sings. Party. It's one of his stand-ups. He talks about.
Oh, Nick?
Yeah, Nick Swartzen. He talks about waking up in the morning, going through his answering machine and listening to all the messages, and one of them is a casino on native land, and they're like calling to chew him out about taking a shit in the sink.
Ugh.
And he goes, "Those were ceremonial sinks." Anyway, love you, Reno 911. All right, call me back.
Don't get me started on Terry, bro. That's the best character. Anyway, we're not here to talk about fucking Nick Swartzen's illustrious career.
Illustrious indeed.
We're here to talk tats. And let's get right into it, man. Let's do
Yes,
it.
indeedy.
Now, I picked this for Porter.
Oh yeah.
I knew you both would like it. It's weird. It's weirder than I'm getting weirder. By the way, my picks are getting
you have been. You
wilder.
have been coming out with
Yeah. I'm
some
getting
wild.
old. I'm smoking weed by myself sometimes.
It's just because I think this shit is funny.
Yeah, I'm an addict. But yeah, man, this thing's just wild. I love the way he's holding the eyeballs. That's because it's kind of like a set of tits, you know.
It does got to have that.
Like you don't see
flavor.
that at first, but then you see when you look at him holding them, you see his posture sort of in front of
Yeah.
the moon or whatever's back there making the skull.
I mean, figuring out how to do the anatomy so that it looks like one of those could exist like that.
Yeah.
If they had the weird fucking hip bones that were crossbones.
It's
But
very bendy.
yeah, but the like, you know, like if you like close off a little section, you're like, oh, that makes sense. But I love the paws being the teeth.
I love
as
the
well.
paws.
Yeah.
yeah,
down at
dude,
the
the teeth
bottom.
look real fucking cool, and the way the long part of the toes make up those those spots in the bottom of the skull with teeth going. I don't know what you call that, but my biggest takeaway from it is like it's pulled off pretty fucking well.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like even now, just looking at it, I'm like, oh, the very center of the nose could be his balls. You know what I mean? Like, look at the placement.
Even now, as
As we're sitting here,
I'm thinking balls.
but this is risky and it paid off in a great way, man.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
And it's bright and it's solid and it's like it's smarter than it looks.
Yeah. No, I like fun, playful, silly tattoos for sure. We know Porter does.
I just like that. I mean, everything that we've discussed so far, but one of the things I really like about it is how it's like, the teeth are busy and there's a lot of repetition there so that it's busy, but everything around it, the crossbones are pretty mellow.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of lines, and then the eyes are busy, but the shoulders and back and head all kind of like fit into one shape color, and
Yeah,
it's like busy where it needs to be, and it's really laid back where it needs to be. It's smart.
It's the drawing's crazy enough. Like it's not that he knew what he was doing. He put it together. You know what I'm saying?
It's got rathicidal tendencies. Like
Man.
Raph does that where he'll pile a bunch of stuff into it, but it's all readable because he knows where to turn dials down and turn dials up.
I guess I could give it to Avery if y'all wanted to, but Wrath just sent me 2 pictures of his Flash that Willie Brown did.
Oh, nice.
And they're fucking cool, man.
bet.
They're cool. They're not exactly true to the Flash, but they're also not radically different. I'll show them to you guys when we're not.
Sure, that's good
They're
stuff.
fucking great, man. Shouts to Wrath. It's right when we walked in the door, right before we hit fucking, go time. I got a message from Wrath that says, "You want to take a road trip to Texas in October, or through Texas, or something like that."
I don't want to
Nah,
ride
man.
that long.
Fuck Texas.
I'll meet you there.
Maybe. I don't know if I will. I'll meet you in Richmond for sure.
Let's get there on the country road.
I'll definitely meet you there, bro. I'll show up on 33, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I'll see you in Texas. That's my guy. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate
gets
him.
around, man.
I think he
He gets
also
around.
knows I'm not going to say yes to that. You know what I'm saying? I think he just thinks, oh, well, at least I offered.
But if you did, and you recorded some of the conversations on the
Oh,
trip,
it'd be a hoot.
No, it'd be real ill to do some podcasts with him in the vehicle. And I've never been to Texas. There's a lot of guys down there that
Texas
should
is
have
great.
no license bullshit. I've been to Texas, but not with the podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've always had a good time there.
Yeah, big up Wrath.
Yeah, huge up wrath, for sure.
All right, what we got next with the Connor?
Oh, well, I'm keeping it weird.
Oh!
So I scored up one off of Jeff Rassier's, off of his story. And I absolutely love when he does stuff like this. Did you put a couple of those photos up? There you go. So it's
Yeah.
got some little details on those edges and stuff.
So you
That
just
big-ass
snagged a
thing.
screenshot and sent it to Avery?
I did.
I never think about that. And we can do but we can do it because we have Avery now.
Exactly.
It's not some shit
Exactly.
that we have to all be looking at. Oh man,
Yeah, it was on the
Yes,
story.
all because of that guy.
Yep.
None of us could go.
big up Rasher, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck
we're
your
all
border.
such
You know
a
what I mean,
huge,
motherfucker.
Huge fan of Rasher, anyway.
No, this is awesome.
I think fucking.
It's got every fucking sweet trick in the book.
Oh, for sure, and all the fun little kooks in the edges and stuff as well. Like it's just filled up with all of his fun stuff. I absolutely love all of that. I was tattooing Zach, and he's got some of those little bits from when he was in town. Fuck, every one of them is just perfect.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, just so clean and sharp and solid.
But he'll fucking, he'll also, just recently, he I think it was an eagle, something very straightforward, like Eagle with Flames, and it was spot on.
Oh, dude, like even his
Spot
black and gray
on.
is spot on.
Yeah.
Like those fucking monster portraits and shit that he does way back then, they're so good.
I just love when a fucking tattooer, somebody said to me a long time ago about water, they're like, well, the sign of a well-rounded tattooer is if their water's good, they're probably good at anything. And that's debatable, whatever. But it makes you think about just like, I just love when a tattooer is seasoned enough to where it's like anything that comes. I just love that. You know what I mean? Even if you're known for something else, you can just nail that other thing.
Those guys, man, for sure.
It's like
like he could do a classic Japanese sleeve and look really by the book, or do some crazy black and gray stuff.
Jeffrassier, motherfucker, you got your whole style from.
100%.
Oh yeah, a lot of them. But you know what? That's what's supposed to happen.
I think you're like, whoever said that is very right. Like water is definitely one of those things. But it's like in Hero, when they were tasked to, I think it was Broken Sword was tasked to do the symbol for dragon so many times, and and it was just to learn their style.
Yeah.
It was just so Jet Li could learn their style, so he knew how to fight them. It's like that. I mean, those are things like you watch them do that. Like if you watch somebody do water cold, you've never seen any other work, you're like, I know a lot about you. If you know a lot about water and you see that, you can be like, I know a lot about how you draw shit.
Well, one of the things that I think of when I think about that is you see people that kind of sometimes do classic stuff and their water looks like melted ice cream kind of. Or sometimes you see people that do a ton of real stuff or black and gray type stuff, and when they do their water, it looks kind of
anything realistic. Like outside of that is weird.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I love when you see somebody who's just like, bring it.
I just do it all. Like, just let me draw, and
it's nailed.
Their eye and brain is trained to see the patterns and shapes that they're supposed to. That the things are built and based off of.
100%.
Plus, you have the mental, to have the mental Rolodex as well, to look at it and go, oh, I know where they got this from, and I know.
But it's still their water. Or their
very much so.
Fucking how they do noses or how they, and that's
Andy's.
Those nuances, man, I fucking love.
Like Andy said 100 times, you go into the room with all these people, and then eventually everybody leaves.
Hopefully.
God, yeah.
Yeah, great pick. Can't go wrong.
The top
Red
bird thing is
it's
just
awesome.
Can you zoom in on the top a little bit?
Being in line at fucking Walmart and that speaking out of some dude.
They just got a tank top on.
Yo, man, what you got?
Yeah, that thing is super dope.
Those little monsters and stuff.
And the very a picture perfect definition of being able to see something from way across the room and it being executed in that manner.
Yeah, man.
The purple in that foot is just enough purple to let you know. It's not solid. It's
man, fucking great.
Ooh.
Who did this? I know. I saw this tattoo too.
Matt Mill _
I definitely saw this as well.
He's an Australian. He's a dynamic, and this thing is just.
That's funny.
There's so much great shit going on.
It's kind of like a rat-feet dragon.
Yeah,
it really kind of is. I think we all kind of went that direction this time.
Dude,
that's got like a fucking that donkey, Eddie Murphy donkey. What the fuck is that thing called?
Donkey.
Got that vibe. Yeah.
Dude,
it's a tweaker dragon.
Yeah, that motherfucker found a little white bag. But it like all of the elements, like that claw is is a spot on, like really serious claw. Like that guy knows how to draw one.
Because exactly back to what we were just talking about. This guy can do a rat fink and an ill dragon, and here he did them together. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
He knew what to pick and choose.
There's no guesswork in this.
He knew where all the volume knobs were.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
I like the ear a whole lot. The fucking, like the
and it
texture in that ear.
Fucking glove in there.
Yeah, that thing rules, man. That thing is super cool. And seeing it from this angle, the ear looks even cooler.
I just love the wobble in all of it. There's just like, other than the beard and the hair, like everything's got a slight wobble to it. It was like it was all done in the back of a Jeep.
Yeah, that's fucking fantastic, dog. That's
a
wild tattoo. Jumping out. Damn, fucking.
That's some good ones.
52 weeks of this, boys.
Yeah, what a trip.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. I feel like, like we dropped one today, and it's already got a bunch of views on YouTube. I think people are catching on. People are catching up. You know what I mean? If they're not, we'll be here when they do.
I enjoy it when somebody says to me, like, "I watched you the other day. That shit's really cool."
A lot of people, like, lately, locally, people see us more, I guess. But do you get it much, Connor?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah. I know you're not, like, wandering the streets as much as Porter is.
No, certainly not.
Wander street these days, man.
But yeah, appreciate y'all. Thank you for a year. The point of us doing this is to get together and have a good fucking time and talk about the stuff we love, and that's great tattoos, And
Absolutely.
so we strongly urge you folks to support these folks. Get tattooed by them, get a t-shirt, get whatever you can, support it, because this is exciting tattooing, and I fucking love it. We're in a good spot in tattoos, man.
Yeah.
It feels good.
It's what you make of it.
Yeah. And there's some fun.
Yeah.
That's some
Yeah, we
fun,
make-
silly ones this time. I
We're
like
fun.
it.
They're making a hell of a good time out of it.
Yeah.
So, remember Shenandoah Rose in August, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Follow No Lies Just Bullshit and the Shenandoah Rose on Instagram. Mr. Connor, your Instagram, sir?
My Instagram is AE Connor, and in actual fact, it's Alley Cat Tattoo.
You can catch him sitting on a curb that's this tall, smoking a cigarette.
Highly possible.
But he's not tattooing. Master P,
In Doc Martens, black jeans.
he'll be like, have a seat, and then you'll just sit super low, and I'm like, I sat on that curb one time since we had this building. I needed help getting up. I was lit too, but Anyway, P, tell him your name, son.
You can find me at Porter_Electric. You can find me up on Red Hill, slanging them things.
Making tats.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.